Hello. It's been a long time. How y'all been doing? Hello out there. Talk to me. This is my son goddess. How everybody making it tonight? What's going on?
They don't need to prove beyond a reasonable doubt.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
There we go. How y'all doing? What y'all been up? We still here. We still here. Checking in on everybody all over the globe.
Checking in on everybody all over the globe.
Come on, check in, check in, check in. Yeah, I'm not gonna be up here long. I just want to talk about what's going on. It's a lot going on, but we still have
I
to
just
stay
want to talk
grounded.
about what's going
and not get distracted by the noise. We have to stay focused on. We have to stay grounded and focused, and working on our inner healing, working on trying to stay connected to our higher selves. Grounding will help in this energy. Nature, staying connected. If you're not being connected, grounding and staying connected to nature, doing your stretching exercises and breathing exercises help a lot. If you go look at my shorts, you'll see some examples of me doing the qigong exercises. Just shaking all the energy off and in nature under a tree. And I want to thank my followers. I want to thank my followers. I just want to take time out to thank them. And I want to ask everybody to subscribe because we coming with some so brand new, some new things. I've been in the kitchen. I've been in the shop working on some things and got some other projects going on. But I want to have things that's not just things that I'm talking about, but I actually want to have tangible things in the physical where people can actually have the products and stuff like that, where they can have it on a basis of intertwining it into your daily lives and everything, using it on a day-to-day basis, practical. And actually focusing on a particular niche or group of people. But yeah, I've really been doing a lot of meditating, doing a lot of more self-discovery, more healing and restoration. Uh, and realizing that I know I had got off when it was started going on about the war starting back up, and it was right at the beginning of the Diddy stuff, and I just wanted to kind of observe things because I was honestly getting into want to get into the gossip energy. I really didn't. I didn't want to get caught up into trying to get more views because I'm talking about the popular subject that's really distracting us. And what do we really need to be focusing on? We need to be focusing on things that's within, more so than focusing on the celebrities and what they're doing. When that's happening, that's a distraction. So, it's been a lot of distractions that even in my own personal life that I have had to phase out the noise and focus on. This is a beautiful time. Even though things are going on like they are, it's opposite polarities. When you think things are happening bad, there's also some good things happening with us. We're awakening. The solar flares, the sun is heating up even more, where we are rising as a collective. We're rising as just a collective, and people in general. We're healing, restoring, waking into our creative abilities, and it's just time to take it all in and realize that this is a great time to be here. It really is. With the alignments of the planets, as it says, above, so below. What's going on within us is an amazing thing. And we're in the age of Aquarius, and we're at the very end of the Kali Yuga, going into the golden age, and things have to be destroyed before they can be rebuilt. But we are not going to give up on ourselves because we know that although AI is advancing and they're trying to make us fearful, some of us are curious about it. We don't have to fear anything because this is all within us. They need us because without us, where would they be with this technology? It also has to have humans in the background. So the best thing you can do is to learn what you can and use it to your advantage. Use it to help your community or your group of people. You got to study things. You have to study anything and you can't fear it. That's what happened in times past when people fear things and got left behind. You don't want to do that. You want to balance it out. You don't want to get too into AI. You want to know what it is and know how to use it for your benefit, but also don't lose sight of the biggest real intelligence is on the inside of you, your occasion records. You can balance that out and combine that and with nature, knowing about the AI and knowing about what's inside of you, and you can use it, your creativity, because we got to have creators. We have the creativity within us. So if you combine that with all these tools, it's all tools. You can use this stuff as tools to better yourself and your community and your collective of individuals. So it's nothing to fear. Um, and there's so many advancements happening because it was already here. We was just not privy to the information, and we were just held back. But it's always been here. It's our stuff anyway, so it's no need in fearing it. The human avatar is the largest and most advanced computer. The only thing about artificial intelligence or AI is that it has access, like we have access in within us in our case of records, to so many uh, terabytes and terabytes of information and ancient knowledge. We have access to that. That's what it's modeling out there. So it's a time to just embrace and balance and ground and just know that these tools are for us to use to better us. And if we can learn things, we can actually get ahead of it and use it instead of using it for, we can use it for benevolent purposes instead of nefarious purposes and everything. And so that's all I wanted to say. I'm just sending healing and restoration. We've been on a healing journey, but it's levels to this thing, and it's time, for restoration, healing, and restoration. It's time to let go of things that no longer serve us, and it's time to let things go and let bitterness go. It's easier said than done. It's a process. You know, being grateful, being grateful for everything. And yes, we know that this is a 3D evil. It can be a evil. It can be evil here. It's evil here, but it's also good. So we have to learn how to hack this matrix and use it, to our advantage. We have to take the good, the bad, and the ugly and transmute. Learn how to transmute that energy. Transmuting the energy is a big thing. Just transmuting energy. Getting out of what we see, because we know this is the material world, and everything starts in the spiritual or the quantum, the astros. It starts there first, and then it trickles on down to here. So really getting going within is still prevalent. Working on the inside, and then it'll materialize on the outside. But everybody have a wonderful Sunday. I will be back soon. I just wanted to come up here and let everybody know I'm still around, and I'm still sending out healing energies for the collective, still doing my grid work, and still in the game. I'm in it to win it, and I'm not going nowhere because I know I'm not here to stay. I might been talked about and criticized, and I might have to wipe many tears from my eyes, but I'm still holding on. I'm still in the game. What the song say? They said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here today. They said I never amount to anything. Boom, boom. But I'm glad to say that I'm on my way. And I'm growing, I'm growing, I'm growing more and more each day. Yeah. Doom, doom, doom. There were many that started out with me, but now they've gone astray. Boom, boom, boom. But I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on to his hand. Though I've been talked about, and Lord knows I've been criticized. I've had to wipe many, many, many tears from my eyes, but I'm still holding on to Big Mama, Rice's father, the ancestors that love me unconditional. Hand, and I'll never let go. I'm still in it to win it. Um, Everybody just hold on. Some days it's some what is it? Some days, good days out, the good outweigh the bad. I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days. And I've had some sleepless nights. But you know what? We gotta come into unity and unconditional love. That's why I'm always talking about it, because it's a real thing. Unconditional love and unity. Letting not throwing the ego away, but knowing how to use the ego for our benefit, because we can't be in pride in this energy. We can't be about me, myself, and I. We cannot be in what is it? Independent. It's just me, and I don't need nobody else. We got to learn to be in unity, unconditional love, letting bitterness and hatred go, and wanting to help each other, and wanting everybody to win, and jealousy and all that abuse of power. It's over for that. It's over for all of that. Yep. And we have to get away. Like what it's saying in the Bible, if your right hand offend you, cut it off. If your eye offend you, pluck it out. Everybody can't go where we going at. Sometimes you're gonna have to, like they said on the Stone Mountain, when you that rocket go up to a certain level, those things on the side that's power gotta come off. So everybody can't go, and that's okay. Maybe they'll make it the next time. Maybe they might wake up this time, but that's not your job. All your job is to work on you. You can resonate with the people that's on your frequency, but you can't force nothing. Everybody can't go. Everybody not gonna see it like you see it. Even the ones that's closest to you. Sometimes you might gotta you might gotta walk it alone. You might gotta meet your tribe or whatever. Maybe you'll be blessed with the people that's you around, your family and your friends. But a lot of times you have to branch off and do your thing and be in your purpose regardless. Cause that's what we here for. To know and learn what our purpose is, and to walk in it fully and embrace it, and let them just learn how to block out the noise. And it's about letting go and overcoming and avoiding those distractions. Even though you might fall a little bit sometimes and get a little bit off base and get distracted, but it's time to get back on your purpose, on code, on working on. And how do you do that? By going within, working on listening to your intuition and your higher self. Somebody said they even had an altar where they was actually celebrating and honoring their higher self. Everyone, y'all have a wonderful Sunday evening, and you be blessed. Unconditional love, healing, and restoration to you. Wholeness, oneness, grounding, balance, and that we all as a collective will heal, be restored, and wake up and connect even more to our higher selves and to our creativity, so we can do what we came here to do and manifest what we came here to manifest, with the thinking the things we need to be thinking, and speaking the things we need to be speaking. All right. Everyone have a good night.